Hey, it's Mike, and I just have one question. Does NIO ever go down? I mean, I want to show you something here. This is the craziest chart I have ever seen. This stock has not had a real pullback. It's had these sort of little bumps and then like a minor pullback and the bump might, but it hasn't had like a real pullback. It's just incredible. And it's just a story of EV cars in China. It's really, this is the inflection point right now. This is where NIO becomes Tesla, really, at least in China, and its market cap. I started covering this stock when it had a market cap of 30 billion. It's almost 60 billion. And I kept saying, yeah, NIO's going to become like a Tesla, is going to be that size. And you look at the market cap of NIO, it's at 60 billion, and Tesla's market cap right now is at 415. Now, when I first started covering NIO, I said NIO was a tenth of the size of Tesla, and it should soon be close to half the size of Tesla. And now it's at it's close to 60, 450. So I think you do the math. It's now officially like an eighth of the size of Tesla. And I do think within 5 years, it's going to be half the size of Tesla, where Tesla maybe 5 years from now will be $1 trillion company. NIO could definitely be a $500 billion company. So that it would be 10 times in 5 years, 10 times the price that it is now. That's perfectly not unrealistic when you think about how many cars you need in China. And NIO probably doesn't have the capacity right now. I just did a video on Xpeng saying that none of these Chinese automakers have the capacity to meet future demand. So they're going to have to expand rapidly. So I think what happens is a lot of investors put their money into these companies, and these companies are going to have to build factories and scramble to get raw materials as fast as they can. And it's just going to be, the great thing about the EV car space right now is that if you have an established EV car company, you can't lose right now because there's going to be so much demand. And the legacy automakers like your GM and Ford and Toyota and Honda, they're trying to catch up, but they don't have the factories yet. They don't have the infrastructure yet. I know GM is building a dedicated factory for their Hummer EV, but they're still playing catch up. Like companies like NIO, Tesla, and Xpeng, they already have their factories up and going. They already have their battery swaps and the plug-in stations and all of that. So for NIO, Xpeng, and Tesla, there is no real, unless they screw up, there's no reason for these stocks to go down significantly because there's just going to be pent up demand. And Toyota, Honda, GM, Ford, they're going to have trouble catching up. So I think definitely NIO has a chance to move up. Just be aware of, like, a stock like this, it does have its pullbacks. It may be possible that between now and 5 years, now and 5 years from now, when I think NIO could be worth around 500 billion, that it could have 50% drawdowns each year, but then still continue to move back up. These are stocks you just have to be prepared to write them out. But it is great news for Tesla, and I also love industries like this that are just changing the world. It kind of makes you excited when you look at like a company like Apple. It's just they're changing the world. They're going to make the world better. These cars are going to be faster, safer, better for the environment, probably less expensive. I know Kathy Wood has talked about within a couple of years, the average price of an electric car is going to be cheaper than the average price of an ICE car, internal combustion engine car. So it's really great news all around. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to put a like on the video. Go ahead, subscribe, turn on notifications. I do multiple updates each day on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies, option trading strategies, and all that fun stuff. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.